Hey, welcome back to Did You Know? It's All in the Heights. I'm your host, Rina Valentin. We're celebrating the personal history of business community in the Heights. And at the age of 11, our next guest came to the United States to join family members residing in the very building that houses his family business, Malecon Restaurant, which opened its doors in 1987 with a second location opening in 1998 on 97th in Amsterdam. Jose Gomez grew from helping in the kitchen with dishes to being the general manager of both locations. Please welcome Malecon Restaurant General Manager Jose Gomez.
Thank you so much.
Hello and welcome.
How are you?
Welcome. You are an inspiration of a person to learn about, right? And so I want to open up with that because while you arrived at the age of 11, you actually started working for your family business at the age of 13, doing dishes.
Yes.
Or doing whatever they needed, right?
Yes, I'm the youngest out of 5. My older sister opened, and my oldest brother opened the restaurant in 1987. We came in 1988. And then everybody started working. My sister and my brother, they're older than me.
They're older. They're the ones who opened up the business. Yeah. And then once you came to the United States, they were like, bueno, you got to earn your keep. Tienes que trabajar. Vete a fregar.
They called me on Saturdays and said, okay, when I was 13. And I went downstairs and my sister said, handed me a map. I said, okay, clean the kitchen. And I said, okay. I didn't know how, but it was a big map. Restaurant kitchen. For a 13-year-old.
Right.
But that was the one of the 2 best lessons that my sister gave me that day. Well, that week. Because first the map, which implies you got to work hard. And okay, let's go work. And the second was at the end of the week, I went Saturday and Sunday, but I remember that week. And she gave me $60 on Monday or something like that. And she said, okay, Joselo, give 20 to your mother. You can keep 20 and save 20. So that's the way I had to do it. So
she taught you business as well. She taught you how to manage your finances.
Exactly.
Right? And then, of course, you earned your way up to the ranks.
Of course.
And you're the general manager now. I mean, obviously, this is very many years ago, but we're living in a day and age where I think the next generation needs to understand the value of contributing to whatever it is that your family's into. Because if you're subjected to something, you might as well learn how to do it. Even if you choose not to end up in that business, it's important to just build those values.
Of course, that was the best thing that happened to me again. And after school, I used to go upstairs, do my homework, eat something, and come downstairs, like at 7 to close the restaurants. At that time, 11, something like that. But the best lessons that we are teaching the next generation now, and the next generation of the waiters have children, girls and boys, and they are going over there 15, 16, 17, to boss boys and do something.
Right. So you're a family-oriented business.
So of course,
yes.
100%.
Right.
100%.
But overall, even with 100%. Your employees, I mean, obviously, yes. But in addition, you've expanded into the community.
As soon as they're old enough, they can come, and it's so important that kids now have something to do after work, after school. Because yes, you have to go to school and you have to do your homework and do good in school, but something that you don't have space to go in the street.
Right.
And you don't have time to be in your PlayStation or whatever.
Right.
But you have to,
the devices.
Of course.
Yeah, they're living in the devices.
And you get to get paid.
And and earn money on top of that. Absolutely. You know, I love
and learn about money.
And learn about money, which is another factor. And I wanted to also ask, like, how old were you when they expanded to the other restaurant and opened up the second location?
I was about 19, 18.
And what was your role at that age?
At 18, I went to the outside, to the counter, and do deliveries and learning how to deal with people, deal with customers. And about 21, I took the reins of buying of the restaurant and doing some managerial stuff.
Like the inventory.
Yeah,
And
inventory,
yes. Mhm.
inventory to buy stuff. So, but then I had to learn how to do the math and do what's good, what's bad, and know how to buy stuff for the restaurant.
Right, and economize based on whatever's selling and so
Exactly.
forth. That's wonderful. It's really an inspirational story because now you're the general manager of both locations, and both these locations are staples within the West Side. I mean, obviously, we're talking primarily about the one in Washington Heights. It's been there for over 30 years, right?
Yep.
And so,
Long time.
how has it been for you growing up in that environment?
It's a teaching, it's a life lesson, I think, because it teaches you how to deal with employees, my coworkers. I have passed through so many people that have taught me, and I taught them how to do something simple. But with customers are always right, but you get to talk to them. It's a community.
It is a community.
It is a community. I seen little women that have got married, were pregnant, and they go to the Malecon. The kids are growing up going over there,
Going over
and
there.
they're big, and they
And
still go over there.
that's
I said, I
lovely.
remember when I was a kid. They tell me, I remember when I was a kid and coming here with my mom.
That's
And
wonderful. It's wonderful.
It's a generation thing.
It's a generational
Yeah.
thing, and of course, Malecon means pier in Spanish. And the fact that you're able to maintain your culture in New York is also a factor because you're selling authentic Dominican cuisine, right?
Yes, of course.
Of course, pues claro. I'm sorry. So, before we go, is there any last words you want to share with anyone regarding Malecon Restaurant?
Malecon Restaurant is a family-based restaurant that me and my family, I'm representing my family, is very, very dear to our hearts, and we care. We care about customers, we care about our employees. It's very family-oriented.
Right.
And we love for everybody to come and experience the love.
The experience.
The love first.
Love it. Thank you. And thank you. And you guys, once again, if you're looking for authentic Dominican cuisine, be sure to stop by Malecon Restaurant, which is located at 4141 Broadway at 175th Street. And you can also follow them on Instagram at Malecon Restaurant.